Everybody's on it. Barbecue.
That was quick. I found the capo fairy in there, and look what he gave me.
How'd you know that?
Well, the greatest stump speaker to ever win a crowd was Alvin W. Barkley. He sure made his mama proud. He wore a three-piece suit, a watch and chain, had a stomach made of iron, said he could have ate a train. And he rode through the country on his one-eyed horse named Richard. Out speaking all the politicians with the words of 1,000 gospel preachers. He's a man who had a hand in bringing prosperity to the glorious Southland in their time of need. See, him and FDR, they were pretty good pals. They conjured up a new deal to drive the depression down, and they flooded the Tennessee Valley, brought cheap energy. And the boats would float at ease, brought jobs with the sea, things to help in Barkley, the greatest stump speaker to ever walk through Kentucky. Help in Barkley, some called him the Beast, I think I'll call him a king. Well, Al and Harry Truman needed a place to enrich uranium, keep the Russians in a race. And there's a spot outside Paducah where they used to make bombs. And there's land to be used and people needing jobs. So they grabbed the land and ran the biggest stand of power lines your eyes have ever seen. People moved from all around America. Paducah blew up with 4 Model Ts. Thanks to old Alvin Barkley, the greatest stump speaker to ever walk through Kentucky. Alvin Barkley, some called him the V, I think I'll call him a king. Well, Alvin died while giving a speech to a bunch of yippies in old Virginia. Said, I'm willing to be a junior, glad to sit in the back row, for as long as I'm sitting in the house of the Lord. Don't you know, than to sit with the kings and the mighty. And then he fell over, dead. People crowded all along the railroad lines as they took him back to his old homeland. There's a dam named after him right there on the Cumberland. You can still see his house, it's a bluegrass gym. But there's cracks in the dam, pollution in the land. Airport's getting too big, we could sure use a hand. So please, Mr. Barkley, cast your words down from that big old stump on high. think I'll call him a king. Yeah, some call him the V. I think I'll call him